Now, your characters have very different personalities. Are you laid back like Solo, or do you freak out like Ilya?
You're the freak out one. I am sometimes laid back like Solo. I'm not exactly like, I'm still halfway there, let's say. Halfway to Solo.
I wish I was as smooth as Solo, but I don't think I have it in me, which is probably why I lash out. I don't know.
Now, almost everyone in this film does an accent. Who struggled the most and who was a natural?
Hugh had a really hard time with his accent.
Yeah,
I just remember agonizing over it.
Yeah, it was painful.
He cried that one day.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It's, I think, to answer your question seriously, I definitely struggled in the beginning because we hadn't found the accent by the time we started shooting.
Yeah.
And when we were shooting, Guy would sort of come in and say, no, that sounds wrong, or this sounds wrong, or try the word this way. And because there's no uniform structure to it, it became very, very difficult to perform. And you became very conscious of speaking as opposed to acting and feeling. And eventually we found it about a quarter of the way through the movie, and that made it a lot easier because we found a way of speaking which was consistent.
And now you get a taste of life as a spy. Would either of you ever consider playing Bond?
Totally. I'm in.
I think,
actually,
I've heard he might be the next Bond.
I'm not supposed to talk about this on camera, but I've had a conversation with somebody. I'm not saying who, just a conversation has been had.
What about you, Henry?
My conversation was with Henry.
Yeah, we had a conversation about it, and it's top secret, so as he said, we can't say anything.
The women in this film are really the ones in charge.
Yes,
do you
100%.
think
Such is life, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you think Hollywood is embracing women in action roles now? Or?
I think they have done for a long, long time. What's great about this movie is that we've got two characters in here which, despite the fact that you've got the stories about coming to loggerheads and that sort of a funny story vehicle, these girls push us around like chess pieces the entire time. And
and we're supposed to be the two best spies in the world.
Yeah.
And they just run us like puppets.
They really do.
Now the film lines itself up for a sequel. Is there any news on that? Is that happening, or?
We haven't heard.
I had a conversation with somebody. I'm not allowed to say more.
It may have been me.
But Henry and I talked about it. And we're in.
Yeah, no, we would love to do it. We would love to do it.
Are they still following us?
Yes.
Is there one of them? Is he looking at us? Does he have just one hand on the steering wheel? When you hear something that sounds like a gunshot, drive.